Tucker is off. Another rebound for Young. Young and Teague. And Stephenson's going to lay it in.
Well, that's not quite frankly. You know, you can take it or leave it. And see, they get into it because they think it's a real chump move that he tried to take the ball and made the shot. See, that one Lance has got to know. You back that off. You can see that one coming. The shot, you're at the end of the game. They get the ball. He needs to dribble that one out. And P.J. Tucker's about to get himself in all kind of trouble for that. Because he won't go away. But it started when Lance made the shot. Right away, DeMar Rosen and P.J. Tucker went up to him because he went to put that ball in the basket instead of letting it go. He's trying to rub it in your face. There's no need to do it. You see it right? Here we go. They go right up to him at the half. There's one, there's two, and then the teammates make sure they come in and get something. Those guys on the floor. And now the fans are churning Lance. They wanted some edge. They got it.
They've talked all year long that that's what this team has been lacking. There's no question about it.
Who altered the shot? No, with the rebound.
Chris and Porzingis now pushing each other.
And now Porzingis hits the floor. He's not happy with Chris. Chandler steps in the middle. And now a technical foul has been charged to the Suns head coach, Earl Watson. Assistant coaches, security personnel out on the floor as the officials will attempt to sort things out. Carmelo Anthony's over at the Suns bench, chatting with a couple of Phoenix players. And now he heads back towards the Knicks side of the floor.
What happened on that play? Running down the court, Bledsoe is going to get in front of KP trying to get a charging foul right there. And then Chris pulls down KP. And there's the retaliation and the frustration by both teams.
Yeah, there was absolutely no reason for Chris to do what he did.
Right. That should have been a foul right there on him. KP retaliating.
Dedmon the last 6 for the Spurs.
I told you that bench would come alive.
Yeah, they have answers.
Nico and Dwayne Dedmon providing a ton of spark.
Brogdon cannot convert, and a foul will be called. Oh no, a jump ball. And Davis Bertans shoving Monroe. Rapovito on the middle, but Beasley now with a push of Simmons. And you see Jason Kidd out there, the coaches, trying to break everything up. It has gotten intense here in the late stages of the third quarter.
Davis got in there. He's mixing it up. He's getting a little chippy. And
Davis Bertans just like, hey, leave my guy alone.
the game wasn't that chippy until then.
Bertans is like, wait a minute.
Michael Green doesn't like it. They're going to have
Conley's in there. He's got a broken back.
They're going to have to separate these guys at the bottom of that pile. Pat Beverley and Mike Conley. Here, another look at that sequence.
Loose ball on the ground. Pat's trying to get that ball. Conley's trying to call timeout. And then the rest of the Grizzlies come in to try to protect their point guard. But I don't think Pat was trying to be. Watch the Memphis bench. Does anybody come off of the Memphis bench? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they all do.
A lot of guys. And you see all their assistant coaches trying to keep their guys.
Better than 30 points per first quarter. Oh, there is Giannis from downtown. Oh, look out. Bledsoe. And I'm not sure who took that first swing. But Bledsoe for Milwaukee was involved. We'll have to get another look at that.
It looked like there was a foul down below once the shot was made. Yeah, he gave Embiid a shot to the back there. Embiid tossed the ball at him, and then Bledsoe returned the favor.
It was a backhander from Embiid.
Yeah. More like a breaking ball. I thought it was a breaking ball from Embiid, and then Eric, I think, delivered the fastball there for the strike.
The Pistons are still trying to get there.
Oh, Westbrook with a really hard foul inside as he brought the hammer on Zaza Pachulia.
Yeah.
A clear contact foul, and I would be so stunned if this does not get reviewed. As Westbrook clearly with the hard contact on Pachulia, who is still down on his back as he took a blow. As Westbrook, he clearly reached down, and that's going to be a flagrant foul. Should note San Antonio is beating Washington at the moment 105-88 as that game goes into the fourth quarter in the nation's capital.
And that's a hard foul. We know that now. These guys are really
push. And now Marcus Smart. This is preseason. Wow, we're going to sort this out. Marcus Smart being tackled by two teammates. I don't know what was said between the two, but it escalated in a hurry. Crowd on their feet applauding JR's feistiness. And Marcus Smart being escorted to the Boston bench. It started with the hooking of the arms here. Right there. And then it didn't get untangled. And JR felt that Baines apparently had locked him in too long. And then Smart came over.
Bulls turned it 13 times in the first quarter. Now we got a little extracurricular. Grant done, and now Lopez is involved.
It's the big fellas. Now we got Jim Baldwin out there in the middle.
Adams and Lopez, but I'm not sure that's where it started.
Robin said, hey, not here, not now, not ever. Way to go, big Robin Lopez.
They get him. Bobby Portis was the coolest of all the heads. He pulled players away.
He started with Chris Dunn and Westbrook.
All right, let's take a look. There was Payne and Westbrook.
Westbrook started it. Westbrook started with the push. He pushed Dunn. Westbrook started
the ball.
And then Jeremy Grant came over, and then everybody gets in there. And then Robin Lopez right there with the kind of a headbutt. And Lopez came over.
You see Cameron Payne trying to keep the peace. Jim Boylan.
My opinion, that's a play on.
It's caught by Nurkic, hammered inside and a foul, and he and George with a shove on Nurkic by Paul George.
Well, if they're going to give a technical to Nurkic, there's the headbutt. Watch.
Yep.
Headbutt.
And Ed Malloy saw it.
Well, he's going to
knock the ball out of Embiid's hands before he hit his arm. That's a very good point. And Marcus Smart and Embiid's going right back at him. The Sixers wisely keeping Embiid away. Embiid looked like he was ready to go for the fight and kind of almost seemed like he gathered himself. The Celtics making sure they get Smart away from him. Comes right after that replay of him hitting him on the arm. Let's take a look. All right, I see that left arm come out. That's what he didn't like. Smart.
Hell no.
I just feel better when he's in the building. Down. especially in the close ball game in the third quarter.
Simmons scooting past Canner. Oh, and now Simmons and Canner have to be separated. Oh, and Mike Scott is letting Canner know of his feelings. We've already had double technicals meted out here.
See, Ben drives right by him.
Now he gets an open look. No call. Couldn't see if the ball was knocked away. Smith the rebound, and they'll call a jump ball. Good hustle by Jason Smith as these guys get tangled up, and now Derrick Jones Jr. came into the fray. And this will be interesting to see whether the officials go over and take a look at this, which they can do. Well, there's the play, but keep your eye on number 5 right in the middle of your screen. Oh, well, he was bumped by Beal, who came into the fray as well.
I'm running through the world like a running back. Scarface world's my running back. 30,000 people in here know me. 80,000 people in London, Wembley. 90,000 people in Morocco, and I'm just getting warmed up. Catch me with red one in Stockholm, Beirut Cafe, getting my drink on. While all the pretty women hit the hookah. All of them sweet, dale di fruta. They can't, they won't, they never will stop the party. They can't, they won't, they never will stop the party. I say y'all having a good time out there. Get on by la fiesta, don't stop the party. Get on by la fiesta, don't stop the party. I'm from the city where they stretch, yeah, like Slinky. And now I'm doing shows in Helsinki. I know what y'all thinking that you can outthink me, but you...
That's a thing now, isn't it? It's changing at halftime. Shot clock at 3. Griffin blocked by Butler. Offensive foul on Griffin. Who draws the charge? Jimmy Butler.
This is what I'm saying. They made the switch till late. They don't make Jimmy guard him the whole game. But when it's been crunch time, they put him on it. And Jimmy is anticipating the drive. Tries to beat him to the spot. Right shoulder in. That's close, Mike, though, huh?
That is close now. Players have to be separated. It looked like it was just jawing as they were walking up the court. You see the officials, and if they're going to hand out some double technicals. You know, it looked like Butler and Griffin were fine just going back and forth. Langston Galloway sticking up for his teammate that Butler took exception to. So much ado about nothing.